Hello everyone, welcome to this Star Citizen beginner tutorial. A lot of folks would be trying Star Citizen this week because there is a free flight going on from April 14th to April 20th this week, and I'm sure a lot of new players would want to try Star Citizen, as well as people who are on the fence for many years whether to buy Star Citizen or not, or also probably joining Star Citizen for the first time this free fly. And when you're new to Star Citizen, a lot of things could be a lot to take. It could be overwhelming, and that happened for me when I started Star Citizen as a new player. I didn't know where to go, how to call my ship. I don't even, when I woke up in a planet, I don't know like how to get to space, and these kind of stuff was very hard for a beginner. So and I struggled a lot before learning the ropes. So I thought like since a lot of new players will be coming here, this tutorial will help them learn the ropes, and then they could play the game in their own way. So yeah, without further ado, let's start the game. So there are three parts to this Star Citizen. There are three modules, if you will. So if you see on the left, you see Persistent Universe, Star Marine, and Arena Commander, and on the right, you see your friend list. And this notification is basically like just letting you know if a party member just joined or just joined. So just ignore this. Nobody uses this. So here you will see your friends. I'm not opening it because I don't want to know my friend list. But yeah, what you can do is you can if some of your friends is online here, you can right click on them and join their server. So that's what this is for. But when you first come into the screen, you'll probably not see this right screen because you still haven't selected your first spawn point. So this will come after you entered the game at least once. I actually wanted to reset my profile so that I could show you all those screen, but in this current version, that is point 13 point 3.18.1, they have disabled character reset, so I can't do that. I'm sorry. So now coming to this left section, if you see, there are three modules here: the Persistent Universe, Star Marine, and Arena Commander. So Persistent Universe is where you'll be spending most of your times. This is your live universe where other people will be joining you, and you can do all sorts of mining. Basically living your Star Citizen is the all of that happens in Persistent Universe. And the Star Marine is basically like a FPS, your classic capture the flag, deathmatch, that kind of stuff, Call of Duty stuff. And Arena Commander is basically for I think you can do races and also for dogfighting. So if you are into that kind of stuff, you can get into it. I rarely go into it, but if you are in an org, and if you have friends who wants to do this stuff, you can do it. So the main action happens in Persistent Universe. So let's get into Persistent Universe now. So when you come here, you'll also be seeing a different screen than this. I mean, most of the stuff would be same, but again, you won't be seeing your friends, you won't be seeing notifications, and also initially you'll see a text box here, like where my cursor is right now, which will ask you to select your primary residence, right? So the primary residence is basically like your permanent spawn point, unless there's a new update, or if you do a character reset, that will be like your permanent residence. Think of it like the planet you are born on, right? And there are currently four planets where you can do this. So first, there is New Babbage. That is, so there are basically four planets on Star Citizen at the moment in the Stanton system. We'll look into it a little bit more once we get in. But basically, you'll see the four options. You'll see New Babbage, you'll see Area 18, you'll see Lorville, and you'll see Horizon. For beginners, I would really recommend that you don't choose Lorville or Area 18. I know there are videos who say that you should use Area 18 or Lorville or Horizon, but I would really recommend you to choose New Babbage. That's one of the reason I chose New Babbage. Basically, the reason New Babbage is the best starting position for beginner is for two reasons. One is New Babbage has everything, like whatever you need. for your bare minimum, your armors, your weapons, even if you want to rent a few ships, all of that is available in New Babbage. That's the one reason. Second reason is, I mean, these stuff are also available in other places. Like you can get all this stuff in Area 18 too. But the problem is, Area 18 is like a really big mess. It's like going through a maze. It's a very cyberpunk city. It's very hard to figure out which is where. And but New Babbage is like a very very clean city, and everything is like properly marked and stuff. So it's really really easy as a new person for you to like traverse the city and find out things. So that's one of the reason I suggest New Babbage as your starting location. Until you get the hang ropes of Star Citizen, it's better you choose New Babbage. Once you're comfortable with the base mechanics, once you know how to figure out the locations, then you can choose something else. But for the start, let's choose New Babbage. And here you will be asked to choose your server. I have chosen Europe. So I'm from Asia, but I will either choose Asia or Europe depending on which server is not kicking me out. And once you've selected New Babbage, then it will show you Star Citizen universe. And I forgot to mention one thing. So that this is character customization. So if you go here, it will let you choose your character. You can just it's pretty straightforward. You just select a gender, and then you just update your body parts, and that is that. So I already done it, so I'm just going to leave it. So once you've selected your server, you've selected New Babbage as your location, then you click enter Star Citizen and then wait for it to load. So when the game loads, what you'll see is your character laying down on this bed. So there are a few ways to get off from this bed. One is if you hold your F key, F for Fox key, you'll see that the cursor comes up, and then you can move your cursor to see these options, so you can get up or sit upright. So in Star Citizen, all interactions are done by the F key. So if you hold F key, you'll get this cursor, and then you can click elevator buttons, your terminals, and computers, and pick up stuff. All those interaction is achieved by pressing the F key. Or for getting up, you can also press the W, which is just like go forward key, which will also make him up. Or you can press Y key, which when you press will make the character get up from chairs, from your ship's cockpit, etc. So now I'm gonna just press W. Yeah, so my character has gotten up. So let's get out. Before getting out, or after getting out, what we're going to do is we're going to check our inventory. But before that, so as I said, if you hold F, you will see your cursor will come up, and then you can interact with things. So to open this door, I'm going to hold F, so kind of it goes into a zoom. I'm going to close the chat. So yeah, this is one more thing. I'll come to that. So you're gonna hold F, and it's gonna zoom for you, and then you'll get this option. So if you click that, the door will open, and when you come out. So one more thing I want to say is like when you come out of your room, or come out, you're gonna see the chat on the left middle screen. I guess that's what we call it. So to type on this chat, you press the enter key, and then you type something. So I'm gonna just type hello fellow citizens with some salutes. So basically, so there's one more thing. If you are new to space sims and sci-fi games, O7 is the emoji for salute. So the way the works is like your O. This O is your head, and the 7 is your hand. So it's like you're reaching for your salute symbol. So yeah, we'll come back from that D2 there. And if you find this distracting, or if you don't want to chat, just want to spend some time alone, what you can do is you can press F12. That will kind of toggle the chat out. So yeah, that is that. Now, all right. So now we have come out of our quarters. We are in New Babbage. So this is basically like a nice city located on the planet Microtech. So let's get out of here. One more thing is I'm walking slow now because I'm hurt actually, I think. So my health is 55. First, let's fix that. So again, to get to elevator, you hold F, click call elevator, and wait for it. So in Star Citizen, a lot of things work just like real world. So the elevator will actually physically take you to the location. So this is one of the reason elevator is most of the time bugged in Star Citizen. But yeah, I clicked lobby. Now I'm waiting in my elevator, and now I'm in the lobby. So once you get down from your quarters, you will see this thing. You'll see this Nest Apartments, right? By the way, I did that zoom by holding F and then doing a scroll wheel up. So when you do that, what will happen is the guy, your character will zoom to things. It's kind of like a binoculars, but I think it's kind of surgically attached to your eyes. So when you do that, you see this Nest Apartments. So this is where we actually came from. We probably came from like fourth floor or something. So this is the place where people stay when you log off or something. So just remember this three feathers, and right opposite to the three feathers, you gotta just go there. And if you go there, there are two things you should remember here. One is there's a staircase going down. Just remember this. We'll come back to this later. And then there is this building which says Brentworth Care Center. Brentworth Care Center is a hospital, right? So the way spawning in Star Citizen work is every time you want to set a spawn point, you go to the hospital in that area, and then you set your spawn point there. I'll show you how to do that. So before that, let's just get in and fix my health. So I'm gonna go there. You remember this palm tree, and to the right of this palm tree, you'll see two terminals. So this is basically patient check-in. So you can again press F to open this. So it says floor 3, room 6. So that will be the room I will be attended to, just like a real hospital. And to come back, you can just press S key and then he'll come back. So floor 3, room 6, right? So I'm gonna go to the main elevator here.
Hi. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
I'm gonna call the elevator. So we're gonna go to floor 3. All right, and our room is 6. So the way things work in Star Citizen, as I said, just like real life. So anywhere you want to navigate or you want to go, you just behave like how you do in real life. You just look for signboards. You just look for maps and stuff that is in the starting of, I mean, you look for map that is kept in the entrance of the building, or you just you take an elevator. It's basically just like how you do in real world. So we were instructed to go to floor 3, room 6. So we came to floor 3 where the elevator, and now we have to figure out where room 6 is. So I'm gonna look for marking. So it says rooms this side, and you can see it says medical ward 309 to 3010 and 306 to 308. So basically this 3 digit is it's just simple. So 309 means, I mean, all the rooms that are in floor 3 will start with 3. So basically 309 just means that it's room number 9 in the floor 3, and 310 just means room 10 in floor 3. And you can see it says medical rooms 306 to 310 is on the left side, and 301 to 305 on the right. And since we need third floor 6th room, that is 306, we're going to go to the left. And again, there is some instructions. So they're saying that 309 and 310 are on the left, while 306 to 8 is just right ahead. So we're gonna go there. I mean, you won't be walking this slow. It's just I'm hurt, so I'm walking this slow. So just ignore it. So this is room 306. This is where we wanna go, and you can actually see that other rooms are kind of locked. So I don't think you can open this room. Yeah, but if you open this room, it'll open for you because you already checked in. So once you're in, just get to this mission. This is basically the mission that will kind of heal you and all those stuff. So you can just press F and you can click lie down. Hold F and click lie down, and your character will lie down. Once once laid down, you can see there are two things here. So there's medical care here. I'm just gonna quickly see if I have any injuries. I don't have injuries, and you can see my health has become 100%. The moment you lay on the bed, it will start rating you. It will start healing you. Sometimes you can get severe injury, like maybe you will get a tier 3 leg injury or a hand injury or something, and in that case, you probably have to give some medication. So in that case, you'll go to this treatment. Right now there is no treatment required, but if you have an injury, a treatment will appear here. It will ask you to put some drugs in you, so you can just put all the medicine there and perform treatment. But now it is not needed. Oh yeah, you can do it here. So even now we can just put some medicine here, and now this is the first thing. This is medical care, and if you come to the second menu, this is regeneration. Regeneration is basically spawning. So when you die in Star Citizen, you regenerate, all right, and that regeneration happens in the place you have kept as your current region. So currently my current region is my primary residence, which is Bedworth Care Center, which is in New Babbage. But the problem with keeping this as a center is this is in a planet, and it's a really long way to get to spaceport and get to your ship and get out every time you die. So what usually people do is they just spawn somewhere like this at the start of the game, and then they change their spawn point to different place, mostly a spaceport, because in spaceport it's very easy to get to your ship. You just get out of your quarters and then go to a terminal, ask for a ship, just get the ship and fly away. But in a planet it's different. You have to first go to the spaceport via some kind of transportation, and then in the spaceport you have to ask for a ship and then get it. Then you have to escape gravity, which will be easy or hard depending on what kind of ship you have and what kind of planet you're getting away from. So all this is like too much extra work if you're constantly playing the game. So first time it's fine, but if you want to constantly play and comfortably play and don't want to go through all this loop, spawning in a spaceport is much advisable. We will do that. We will spawn in a spaceport once we get to our ship. So yeah, now I'm healthy and up and ready. So I'm gonna hold Y, and that'll bring me down. Okay, now I'm ready, and now you can see. So there are multiple ways to walk in Star Citizen. I couldn't show it because I was hurt before. So you can see, look, right, I'm walking slowly now, right? So I'll just show my character. Yeah. So I'm walking slowly now, right? Now this is probably the default walk. But if you wanna walk faster, now I'm just holding my W key, and if you wanna walk faster, there are two ways. So you can obviously sprint by holding Shift. So that is one way to do it. But if you want to walk fast, what you have to do is you have to just up your scroll wheel. I'm gonna scroll up my mouse, and you can see how my pace changes. So now it's changed a little bit. Now he's kind of like a trotting, sorry, throttling. And you can see, so this is my maximum walking speed. He's kind of practically running it now. Now when I add my shift, I'm gonna sprint even faster. So basically you just had to use this because it's much easy to walk. But if you are basically like taking a video or wanna look cool, you can just do something like this, because it's kind of really cool to take videos like this. So yeah, Now we're gonna find the elevator again. Where is the elevator? So it says elevators here, so you can use that. This is not the elevator. This is the elevator. Oh yeah. So um, this whole getting into medical bed and healing you is not needed when you're first coming in. I just showed you how to do that, but that's probably not needed. So let's start back from uh, your that apartments. All right. Now we're back to this apartments. So I'm just giving this to you as a reference so that it is easy for you. So you just go opposite to this three feathers, and on the left, if you slightly left, if you see there's a way going down and there's a way going into the Brentwood Hospital. If you look opposite, you can see Asper Grand. Asper Grand is the name of this place. Just remember that, it will be useful later. So just go to Brentwood Care Unit Center first. There are a few things you need here, so let's get that. So once you enter, as I said, to these what is this, coconut trees, I guess. To these coconut trees, if you look at the right, you will see your spawn, your regeneration, patient check-in stuff screens. To your left, you see uh, this is the first room. This is the waiting room. Ignore that. The second room is a pharmacy. So you come to the pharmacy. Another gentleman is buying. Let's wait for him to go away. You don't have to actually. You can just, I think you can just click it. No, you have to wait. Okay. So these are actually other players. Okay, he's gone. Now let's try to use this. Now again, if I hold F and click use, if it's too small for you to read, just use scroll wheel and it will zoom for you. So here, there are a few things you need that is kind of like a fundamental for you to play the game. One is this med pen, hemazole. This is basically like if you're hurt and you need a little bit of health, you can use this. So just buy like maybe couple of it. So I'm gonna buy like two. It's 200 AUC. All right. So AUC, as I said, is the currency.
I think you're going to be happy with that.
And then so you can then just select personal weapons. And one more thing is, when you're buying, make sure that your destination is New Babbage. Sometimes it'll add to your armor or something, and it'll not let you buy it because your armor is too small for the product to keep in. So make sure it's always the name of the planet the station you are in. And then here, go to personal weapons. Here you need this one, paramed medical device, and this one, paramed refill. Just get them, just get one of each. So if you get a minor injury, or if you just are just low on health, you can use the med pen. I mean the hemazole thing which we saw here. You can get the med pen. It's just like a one shot health boost. But if you are like kind of injured, like, and need a treatment, this gun will help you do the treatment. So I'm gonna buy one. You can quick buy here, and you can also quick buy this thing, I guess. Yeah. So this is basically the like an ammo for that gun, this paramed fin. So I think that's enough from here. Now, oops. Okay. Now, come
Bye.
come back to this place so you can see this Asper Grand. And when you came out of this nest, there's three feathers. You saw two things, right? On the right you see the Brentford, and on the left you saw this stairs that's going down. Let's go down that stairs now, and go down again. So this is basically your transit. at the moment. So there are two ways to go. So this is kind of like your metro train or something. So on the left, if you get into the train that is on the left, you will go to spaceport. If you get on the train on the right, you will go to a place called Commons. Commons is like a market. So eventually we need to go to spaceport, but before going to spaceport, let's go to Commons one. There's something we want to do there. We want to buy some stuff, so let's go to Common. And you can see this is Aspergran. The station name is Aspergran. So let's wait for the train. Train is arriving in a minute and a half. Let's wait for it.